Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are here. I hope your day is going good. Now, deep divers, this video, we're going to talk about some interesting stuff. Because right now on the planet, there is so much happening. And a lot of people are experiencing a shift in their life, a spiritual awakening. They're starting to see the world in a very different way. Now, deep divers, I grew up a March 3rd Pisces, and I always knew there was something strange about planet Earth. I'm like, this place is way too strange. I'm like, what is this place? And come to think of it, I was just highly awake. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? 5 signs you're highly awake and don't even know it. Deep divers, take all of that positive energy. Right now, people's lives will never ever be the same again. Why? Because for the first time, they are finding out about who they really are. The first sign you're highly awake and don't even know it, is you have super awareness. Now, what is consciousness? Consciousness is awareness. Growing up, I was very intuitive. I was very empathetic. I had a lot of empathy. And if you can feel other people's energy, if you can sense the vibe of people, places, and things, you are highly awake. Right now on the planet, there is so much media everywhere. Everybody wants your attention. But not all news is good news. Not all information is correct information. And you are highly awake if you can read between the lines, if you can see BS from like a mile away. If you have discernment, which is the ability to judge well. Shout out to you. What is the second sign you're highly awake and don't even know it? Now, deep divers, growing up, I started to see myself as part of the divine. People would always ask me, Ralph, are you religious? I say, religion is for people who are afraid to go to hell. Spirituality is for people who have already been there. Slow motion this side. Deep divers. From a young child, I was able to see that I was part of the divine. I saw the God in me. And if you are seeing the God in you, the goddess in you, you are highly awake. You see, for me, God is nothing more than energy. And we are energy. We are multi-dimensional beings having a human experience. The great Carl Sagan said this. Now, this really spoke to me, deep divers. The nitrogen in our DNA, the iron in our blood, the carbon in our apple pies, the calcium in our teeth were all made in the interior of collapsing stars. We are made of star stuff. Slow motion this side. We are made of star stuff. And that's why the Native Americans, the ancient Kemites or Egyptians, they knew that all we are is energy. Everything is energy. And if you are starting to identify with the energy inside of yourself more than the actual physical shell, you are highly awake. Deep divers, what is the third sign you're highly awake and don't even know it? Now, growing up, what happened to me? I was always searching for meaning, searching for truth. And I realized whenever I would be in conversations with people, they would be talking about sports, and that's cool. I liked football, but I wasn't as interested as they were. Because I'm like, but what about the fifth dimension though? Right? I was thinking about the Milky Way and stuff, right? I was in a different time zone mentally, because for me, it was all about seeking truth, seeking meaning. What are we doing on planet Earth? How did we get here? Where are we going? What's the meaning of life? Why are things the way they are? I had a lot of questions. And if you have a lot of questions, you are highly awake and don't even know it. Because we liberate ourselves through questioning, not accepting. Slow motion this side. If you are questioning authority, you are highly awake and don't even know it. If you are somebody who is all about the truth, even if it hurts you, you are highly awake. Because a lot of us, we want the truth in gift wrapping, and then it becomes an illusion. And that's why many people are trapped in the matrix, because they love the illusion more than the truth. If you love the truth more than the illusion, you are highly awake and don't even know it. Deep divers, what is the fourth sign? Oh baby, you are highly awake and don't even know it. Now, as a young child, I had this urge to protect animals. So deep divers, as you know, born in London. When I was 10, I went to Sierra Leone. For 1 year, I actually saw a cow being killed in front of me. Traumatized me. That's probably why I became a vegan and started eating the plant-based diet, because I'm like, this is just terrible. Like, I actually felt so connected to that cow. It's unbelievable. For the first time when I was 10, when I saw that act, I realized that all animals deserve the right to live in peace, just like we do. But Ralph, where am I going to get my protein from? Chia seeds are a complete source of protein. Chlorella, a complete source of protein. More protein than beef, in fact. E3 Live, the most nutrient-dense superfood on the planet, blows beef out of the water. Blows beef out of the water for protein, right? So we can get all the protein from the plant-based diet. And I realized that actually animals deserve the right to live. They deserve the right to be alive. Who am I to take a life when I can't create one? Slow motion this side. And if that's you, you are highly awake and don't even know it. If you can actually feel the energy of other life forms, your dog, yes, the cat down the road too, say actually, wow, there is intelligence inside of those eyes. When you look at your dog, there is intelligence inside of those eyes, isn't there? Isn't there? Exactly. Well, that's the same for a cow, pig, and the cat down the road, right? If you are protecting animals today, you are highly awake and don't even know it. Deep divers, what is the fifth sign? You are highly awake and don't even know it. You are letting go of society's expectations. We were told we had to be normal. And that's why growing up was a struggle for me, because I didn't want to be normal. Not knowing I was highly awake and, well, I didn't even know it. That could be you right now. Everybody wants you to fit in. Just be like that person or that person. And you're like, no, I'm a renegade. I don't want to fit in. You are a fringe dweller, right? You are highly awake because you realize that You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You realize that you didn't come here to fit in. You came here to stand out. You came here to create a whole new world. You came here to experience your truth. You can't be molded. You won't be molded. You came here to be yourself 100%. If that's you, you are highly awake. Deep divers, a lot of us, we live to impress other people. If you are living just to impress yourself, you are highly awake and don't even know it. Deep divers, right now on the planet, we have to show the world that love is stronger than fear. Right now on the planet, we have to show the world, more so we got to show ourselves, because we are part of the world, that love is stronger than fear. I said this many years ago, deep divers, let love guide you, not fear. You see, right now we are entering a new age and great things are happening because more people are awakening. They're finding their true power. Growing up, I realized that we are only separate because of the ego. When you remove the ego, you start to see that we are all energy in form. And therefore, I don't care what skin color you are, what gender you are, because ultimately, underneath all of that, we are all the same, and that is energy. And once you realize that, deep divers, you're highly awake, and then, well, you just say, "Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there?" Beautiful deep divers were just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy, peace. You didn't come here to fit in. You came here to stand out.